Yes, sir. We back, my boy.
So, my brother,
Can't call it, man. How was your week, man?
hey man, star studded, bro. I live like a rock star this whole week. You know what I mean? I've
Tell
been
me
to a
about it. Tell me about it.
concert, went to a Post Malone concert, VIP style, on Tuesday. You know what I mean? And then last night we did the Hawks game. Got to watch the Hawks take out the Orlando Magic. And today I'm gonna go rub elbows with some of the popular uh, sports figures here in Atlanta, man. We got like a 929 game, the popular radio station here has like their 10-year anniversary, and they want everybody to come out. You get to meet all the radio personalities. So some of the guys I've already been talking with about the podcast, you know what I mean? I get to holler at them face to face and kind of, put my face to my name, uh, get my toe to toe gear up, man, going out there and see what we can do, man, see who we can get on the show. I'm gonna talk to
Hey,
Big Q Douglas, man. Big Q Douglas already looking for me. I told him I'm gonna buy him a drink, so he's looking for me to be out there. Randy McMichael, I talked to him, told him I was coming, man. So hopefully, man, I go out here and make some shake, man. Get some networking going today for 92.9 the game, and see if we can do it toe to toe, man, and get some of them guys to kind of pop on. So I'm
hey,
looking
man.
forward to that, man. Excited to that. Excited about that.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out
Working,
here making moves. If y'all don't
working.
know, I call him the Pharrell. You know, it's like the Neptune. Steve's like the Pharrell. I'm like the Chad Hugo. You know what I'm saying? So I push the buttons and stuff. Steve be in the front with the mic, and I be in the back talking to the
Uh,
car, just like, hey. Because I can go, I'm gonna be able to go to the grocery store. Steve, he gonna have to, he gonna I'm like, I don't know, bro. I
I'm
went to
still
store.
going. Chris, oh man, look at that. They want to start it off like
Yeah,
this,
bro,
man.
come
One
on,
loss.
straight in. All right. Uh, yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's start off with Bama, man. Um, is this our take it or leave it, right?
I believe so. That's what we had today. Take the leave.
Hey, man. So let's go ahead start off.
It's time for Take It or Leave It with KB and Steve O.
Hey, man. Take it or leave it. The Bama dynasty is over.
Is, is it over? No, because they got some of the top recruits still coming in. Is it looking like it's time to, you know what I'm saying? Nick Saban might be a little old, a little beyond his time. All that, let me change coaches every year. Can we still sustain and do that? Hell yeah, it's over with. Kirby put an end to it first. Kirby gave them boys that first L. That's it, bro. Tennessee done jumped on and cracked the code too. I'm telling you, Lane Kiffin,
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M beat them. It's over, man. It's over.
Like
Book it, book it, bro. It's over. No, I'm just playing, bro. It's Saban, man. You know you can't count them guys out. I just can't. Not to Saban league.
I'm not counting them out. And when I say the dynasty is over, I'm taking it. Uh, uh, yeah, shout out my Yankees, boy. I ain't gonna talk about baseball right now, but yeah, man, the Bama is the dynasty over? I think so. In the sense of the dominance of just going undefeated every year. You know what I'm saying? Like the expectation of Bama being top two in the nation consistently every year. They're just a beast of NCAA. Um, I think that's over, man. And it's not because Bama sucks or anything. It's just other teams are better. Like now they have time under their belt. Tennessee has a few years under their belt. You know what I'm saying? Lane Kiffin been at Ole Miss a few years. Jumbo been at Texas A&M a few years. So their coaches there, they've gotten the players that they needed, that they've been wanting to get to fit their program. And those players that Bama used to get are going everywhere. Like they're not just going to Bama, they're going to Georgia, they're going to USC, they're going to Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? A&M. Like the wealth is spreading out, and I think you're just seeing Bama with the lack of depth that we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing them have 5 stars from the first first group of guys to the third, and that's not the case no more. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
dynasty is over.
And then everybody talked about them jumping in the transfer portal. I'll tell you something about that transfer portal. It can look glamorous, like when you first get some of these guys that were doing this and that, but when you get those guys in your program, like it's just like with a relationship when you first meet somebody. They can only put on for so long before they really start to see, oh, this is why this coach really let you lead.
Right.
Jermaine Burton walks off the field, Tennessee storming the field. He walks off the field and punches the lady in the face. Like, come on, dude. Like, cameras are everywhere. Everything is on social media. People, are filming everything everywhere. And you're a player. You're in a white uniform. Everybody else got on orange,
Right.
and you gonna reach up and just slap this lady because so of course the lady running around. She's like, y'all lost y'all stuff. She talking
But
junk. They just won.
But she didn't run into him. She didn't initiate anything. He just, out of frustration, just mushed her, smacked her, punched her, whatever it is. And it's just like the maturity level. And I think the level of undisciplinedness from Bama is what we're not used to seeing. Like, if this would have happened at any other school, you'd have been like, yeah. But Bama, usually them boys tie their shoes the right way, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's sock length is the same height, you know what I'm saying? But them boys, they just undisciplined, man. They trying to fill. I think the thing with Bama, they're trying to fill the gaps of talent instead of getting those guys in, bringing them in. They don't really play as freshmen. They sit on the bench. They come in their junior year. Like, you look at players like the Mechie and Devontae Smith. A lot of those guys didn't get busy to their junior year, really. Maybe sophomore if they were just elite. So you had the culture of those guys aren't there. Like, you bringing in freshmen that's leading a team. So now you have seniors who's not starting, not playing, who probably would have been the leaders. That's not being the leaders. You got freshmen leading the team, transfers, and that's the thing, man. You can say that's what they say about these 5 stars and 4 stars. You can recruit 5 stars for days, but your 3 stars and 4 stars are the ones who build your program. Those are the guys that build and continue with, what I'm saying, the requirement of excellence and things like that. Those guys that's on the sideline keeping people hyped. Those aren't your 5 stars all the time. Usually those are your 3 stars, 4 stars who keep the program intact.
Blue
And
chippers.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Bama just seems not to have that the past 2 years. Because really last year was when we started to see, what I'm saying, throughout the season, they was winning about 3 points, 7 points, 10. You was like, all
Do,
right.
do you think it's a case of Saban? He's not really in the day to day anymore. Maybe with the defense or the defensive backs, but he's not really there day to day anymore. Maybe he's a little bit more hands off because he's a little older, and now you see it through the penalties. Like, bro, they had 13, I think 13 penalties last week. You never see a Bama team beat themselves like that. But
I think
this year, every game, bro, it's been like crazy penalties. Do you think it's because Saban is a little bit up there in age and he's doing a little bit more golfing on Tuesday than he would be normal?
I think nothing with the Saban has changed. I think we're seeing the position coaches, those things, the coordinators. When you're flipping coordinators every year, every 2 years, that's what you start to see because those guys, those wide receivers don't come to play for Saban. They come to play for their coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, very rarely is a kid coming because of the head coach. Usually the relationships between the position coach and that player. So it's like, is the players being held responsible by the position coach, by those grads, the grad assistants, those guys before it even gets to Saban. Saban gets what I'm saying, the top of the issues. He don't get the day-to-day issues, what I'm saying, the day-to-day meetings and stuff like that. And when you see a coordinator come in and he leave after a year, you see a position coach come in, leave after a year, and they use Bama as a stop to boost their resume. They used to work because you had guys like Kirby who were there for 9 years. So even if you bring in a guy, a DB coach every other year, you still got Kirby. You know what I'm saying? You still
Yeah.
got guys that can hold the team accountable, but these guys are different left and right. And I think we're starting to see the after effects of that.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. All that turnover does eventually have to catch up with you. But a lot of people gonna say, "Well, he was doing it for years. He was doing it for years." And then, like you said, the maturity level of these kids, like everybody's leaving as a junior now. You don't have too many seniors, or the few seniors that you do have. A lot of times, bro, they're not the best players on the field no more. You got a freshman that's a lot better. And the maturity level, is it always going to be the same and consistent with the freshman? No, that's why they fighting on the sidelines, arguing with each other on the sidelines. But
Hmm.
hey, man, it's still Bama. Like you said, it still got the talent. They're not gonna lose two in a row. So I hate it for Mississippi State today going into
I
Tuscaloosa.
don't know, man.
You
I
think
don't,
Mississippi State? I don't know.
this is a game. Remember how everybody was talking about Appalachian State went to go play Texas A&M, and it's like no chance, no way. This is the same thing. Mississippi State throw the ball. And they throw the ball very well. This is Texas Tech from when they had
SEC style.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got the guys who play the position. Now, can they stop the run of Bama? I think if Bama like runs the ball heavy, then they have a shot. But if they just try to get into like a shootout, Mississippi State, man, they a feisty group, man. They've been pulling out some close ones.
Is Bryce really healthy?
I don't think he's as healthy as. Well, I mean, I don't think none of them are healthy at this point. But you needed him to play in that game. They weren't going to win with that backup.
Yeah, I think they'll still be Mississippi State.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those classic trap games, man. To where you look at the game and then you don't pay attention to it, but then you look in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left and it's a 3 point game. You're like, oh, what happened? It's very
Listen,
possible.
if you call this one, my brother, you better. We're going to Vegas next week.
Hey,
Perfect. We're going to Vegas next week. You call this one, I give you that.
hey,
Oh
man.
man. But there is some pretty good college games across the slate today, man. What you think about UCLA versus Oregon,
Woo! Who would have thought that this game would matter?
right? And it does, right? Seriously, bro. Because with the SEC having what 3 teams, 4 teams at the top,
Yeah,
within the top above these teams, and they all have to play each other. Somebody has to drop. Somebody got to come down. So these games between these 9, 10, 7, 8, 5, 6, yeah, those games are gonna matter when
yeah.
it comes down to it, man. So what you think about this?
I got UCLA taking this, man. Them boys. I was high on them last year before they kind of fell off because their run game is very underrated. They have a very good run game, and now the quarterback is playing up to who we thought he was when he came out. And them boys is rolling, man. I don't see. I don't know if Oregon has um, just the weaponry to keep up with UCLA. I don't think it's gonna be no Georgia type style, but whooping. But yeah,
This is a classic game, I think, Bo Nix. I think, Bo, this is a Bo Nix. Come on, Bo. If you got one game left in you that you could kind of want to leave a legacy with, if whatever that legacy is going to be, this is it, Bo. Come on, man. Do something for Dan Lanning, man. I want to go with Oregon. I know they're going to have some dope fire uniforms on today. I'm actually watching this game, man. I'm just hoping that Dan Lanning and Oregon can pull it out, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think they're a year away, man. They remind me of us, like Florida, Oklahoma, Oregon, in the sense of like, well, our schedule. Of course, we play harder teams than Oregon.
But you need to stop.
But no, when you look at the defense. I saw a stat yesterday, and Florida, the defense have all ranked like run the same, like Oklahoma, UCLA, not UCLA, Oklahoma, Oregon, Florida. Like it's all like uncharacteristically bad, and it's just like not that Florida has a defensive guru because Patrick Tony, with the
what Cox said? What Braden Cox?
no, I mean, as far as just as the total team production, because when you think of defense, you think Dan Lanning, you expect the defense to be the primary thing.
Oh
When you
yeah,
think Oklahoma and Brent Venables, you think the defense to be the main thing. So the fact that their defenses are like as bad as they are, like as far as like third down and things like that, is very surprising. But I think over time. Like, give him another year or two. I think Dan Lanning's in over his head at Oregon, period. He said that when he got hired. But I think Brent will do better at Oklahoma than Dan Lanning will do at Oregon.
All right, I got you. What about this one, man? What you think today we gonna go
Ooh, Texas
Big 12
versus
matchup,
State.
Texas versus Oklahoma State now. Both teams can score. What you think?
Hey man, if you were just playing, they gonna win, man. That boy is legit. I'm a believer in that boy. He is like that.
Yeah, I think so too, bro.
He like that. He like
I
that.
don't think he get enough credit. I don't think he get enough credit in these streets when it comes to quarterbacks.
Yeah, bro. He like that. Like if he didn't get hurt, he would have gave Bama that first L without a doubt. Like
Ooh.
if they have him, like say that Texas and Oklahoma make that jump to the SEC next year, like do it early. He is a SEC caliber quarterback. Like he is a Heisman caliber quarterback. The boy
But
can play.
he's not gonna be there. They're not gonna come next year. It'll be 2024, I think.
Yeah, he probably be gone by then.
Yeah, he be gone by then. That's why they got Archie. Archie will be the starting quarterback when they first get to when they first get to the SEC. Their first
You
quarterback
better
will be
build.
Archie Bennett.
You better build a machine around him because I
Just
don't see
saying,
it.
bro. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't want to be no hater, but
I'm just saying. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Texas for the upset on this one. I like Steve Sarkisian. I like the way he run that pro style offense. They running back is real deal. Top 5 pick in the NFL if you ask me. But I know they don't take running backs there. They don't take running backs no more like that. Philadelphia might have a top 5 pick to just spend on whatever they want. So
ooh, they could. I mean, but they got. I know, man. Sanders was balling,
man,
but
Sanders and Bijan Robinson
whew,
with
sheesh,
Jalen Hurts.
sheesh.
Yeah, it'll be tough, man. We'll talk about Philly in a minute, man. What you got with Syracuse at Clemson, bro? What you think about that one?
This gonna be a good one. That ACC bias that y'all be talking about. This is
ACC bias. That's what they
this
said.
is it. This
Oh,
gonna be the. This is y'all. This is y'all Bama versus Georgia game
Georgia.
right here. Like I think Clemson's gonna find a way to win, but I think it's gonna be close, man. I think it'll be like an overtime type game, but I think Clemson will find a way to win. I think they just have the experience, they have the moxie, they just gonna get it done. But Syracuse, boy, they look good, man. I'm shocked. I'm
Yeah.
probably more surprised at Syracuse than any other team in the nation.
Yeah. Yeah. Syracuse probably shocking.
And at
Um,
14,
yeah, they're a good team. I will say that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that. I don't think they'll beat Clemson today because Clemson D line is just stupid good.
but
Like,
so is Syracuse. So fun fact, when they were talking about like who Florida should hire and before Billy got hired,
yeah, I
I was
remember that.
like, hey
Syracuse.
man, that D line coach at Syracuse, he liked that. He liked that. And the proof is in the pudding. And shout out to Del Rio. He's quarterback at Syracuse. I think he's the
If
backup.
Syracuse, if this game was at Syracuse, if they were in that dome, I would be with. I would go with Syracuse. Like they got a crazy home field advantage, but I don't know. I Syracuse might sneak them today. Now I can see it happen.
It's early. They play at noon, so it's this game should be 8 p.m.
South Carolina don't even wake up till 12 o'clock.
Look, you know what I'm saying? We chilling today. We got the off today. We chilling. They still
Oh yeah,
sleep.
you know what we preparing for next week. If y'all don't realize what next week is the whole reason why
Woo, the
this show was
show.
created,
Yeah.
bro. The whole gist of this show is because of next week. So next week we're gonna have our morning show, like a pregame show, and then we're gonna go all Georgia, all Florida next week, man. KB gonna talk about his roster. I'm gonna break down my roster. That's all we talking next week. Next week, I'm telling y'all, it's Georgia and Florida, and then during the game, we're actually gonna watch the game here together as the game is playing, bro. We both got families, so stuff happens. But we're
But
gonna
we're
work.
gonna have people come in. I've already hit people up. I hit up
Yeah,
Paul to try to come back. I hit up Drew. He was a Gator guy. He came on to come on. Crystal. So we're gonna have just people come in, pop out. You know what I'm saying, and catch the game, and we're gonna be here and we're gonna vibe, man, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it's a good game. You know what I'm saying, and look,
Kirby specialized in that type of quarterback that you got. So
hey
you
man,
know that he don't have no good game against
hey
Georgia.
man, the fact that Trey Dean ain't starting no more, we got Kamari out there, man. That's one step in the right direction, baby. We got a shot. We ain't got to have Dean sticking Brock Bowers.
Who
We
gonna
got.
stick Brock Bowers though? That's the question.
I don't know that we have anybody. Well, I know Kamari's starting at safety, and he's a good cover safety. You have Dewan Black, where I think he'll be healthy. He is.
We'll break it
So
down that week. We'll break it
yeah,
down.
we'll break it
Oh,
down, man.
we'll break it down.
Especially we'll have the depth chart and all that. So I'll be
We'll
able to
go
see
with it next week,
who-
man. We're going live, man. So it was another big game. I think one more game on we had on the docket for today. No, that was it. Actually, that's it.
Yeah, I mean TCU plays Kansas State. Who cares? Um, Tennessee plays UT Martin. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. Anybody that's relevant.
Yeah, there were no more really good ones on the docket. So I'm gonna check
Oh,
these out.
Duke play Miami. Dun dun dun. They both. Well,
Hey, who are they playing at?
they playing in Miami. They start at 12:30.
Oh, it's a
Duke
12:30 game.
Duke is four and three. Miami is
Oh,
3-3.
oh. Would you? I know Miami fans watching. Would y'all be mad if I picked Duke? Duke got a quarterback who's sneaky good, bro. For real. Like he's
Duke
sneaky
plays.
good.
Duke plays good team ball, man. So if I don't know the TVD that they're going to get, like I don't know if we're going to get the TVD from last year or last game who throw for 400 yards, or you're going to get the TVD from Middle Tennessee. Like I don't know. But shout out to his QBR who's less than AR, and AR had 2 games where he completed like 4 passes.
They got AR as the number 3 quarterback right now going in the draft next.
Potential. I mean, potential. You look at so you look at the things right that you can fix and the things you can't fix, right? You can't change his size, you can't change his speed. Those things is what it is. He fast, he big, he's strong.
The combine.
He
The
can make every
combine will make
right.
him
Comeback.
millions and millions of dollars. I'm
Now,
gonna tell you that right now. The combine will make him money.
yeah. Can you can you make him a better reader of the defense? Can you make him better? Because he reads it, so he reads the defense fine. So he's leading the nation as far as passing percentage and out of play action. So he's very good with bringing the ball down, reading the field, da 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 da. But when it comes down to him turning his back to the field and then quickly processing, that's where it's a little low. So it's if I'm a coach and I'm a QB coach and head coach, I'm like, do we have faith that we can fix this in a year or two? Because if you can, oh my God. It's like when Andy Reid got Mike Vick. Remember how bad of a quarterback Mike Vick was? But when he went to
I remember how bad of a football player he was because he wasn't studying. He was worse than Kyler Murray.
Exactly. But then he got under Andy Reid and they quarterback coach, and they had him out there looking great. So I mean, you can have if you got a quarterback coach that has time. I mean, look at Josh Allen when he first came to the league. Remember, he was about to be gone. They were talking about him leaving Buffalo. But you know what I'm saying? They get the quarterback coach there, they get him going, and now look at him, front runner, MVP the last 2 years, all this other stuff. So when you look at AR, there's nobody. Lamar might be the only quarterback faster than him, maybe Kyler. Throwing the ball, nobody's arm strength is bigger than his other than Josh Allen, maybe Aaron Rodgers.
Who we
So
talking about?
Anthony Richardson. So he has all the tools. Does he have? Can he do it mentally? So
Listen.
I would love to see him come back as again to just fine tune those things. But when you tell him the guy you can be the number 3 quarterback off the board, probably gone by number 15.
Well, number 3 next week will be a big audition. I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty
Oh.
NFL scouts.
Yeah, because that's the closest defense to an NFL defense you want to see. So if you look like a deer in headlight, you might as well come on back, my boy. Because who would have thought
He's not coming back though. I'm just telling you.
But I mean, like you think
because the
about
combine
it, like,
again, the combine. If he gonna be a combine warrior, run a 4.4, bench press 25 pounds, 12, 15 times,
well, he can
they'll
do that
take
more
it.
than that.
They'll take it. I'm just saying, as a quarterback, bro.
What's my man name that got drafted by Tennessee Titans quarterback?
Malik Willis.
If Malik Willis knew that he wasn't going to be the top 15 pick and he was going to drop to the 3rd round,
He was still. He ain't gonna make no money at where was he at? FIA or whatever school he was at. He was at like Liberty. He was at Liberty. Yeah, that's the D2. He wouldn't stay there, bro. If he was at a big time school like Anthony Richardson, does he have that option? Then yeah.
But I mean, he could have hit the portal, anything. But I guarantee you, if he knew he was going to drop to the 3rd round, he would have stayed in college. So
he's the second. So let me ask you this: so the quarterback now, mind you, you don't know what round, but if your people are telling you, or the NFL is telling you, you're predicted to be the 1st or 2nd quarterback off the board, which he was. That's all they're gonna tell you. They don't say what round. Right now, you are the 2nd quarterback on the board. You thinking that shit? I'm gone. I'm not staying. They gonna bro. I'm the 2nd quarterback. If he go in the top 5, I'm going in the top 10. You know what I mean? That's your thinking. That's your thought process. You didn't think that he was gonna go 81 and then you gonna turn around and go 86.
Based on what I see for AR, I think he should come back to fine tune.
Now to be the 3rd best quarterback.
I understand him going to get that NFL coach and get that bag and his health and stuff. Who knows? He could take a hit next year. And so
if they tell me KB, I'm the 3rd best in the going into the draft, I'm the 3rd best wide receiver, I'm the 3rd best quarterback, the 3rd best tight end, I'm going.
Right.
The 3rd best ain't bad. I'm going, bro. I'm
like you
going.
say, next week is his. If he plays well, 2 deuces. Y'all can't see it. The deuces. He going.
And not repeat what he did last year. 2 minute hell. I had 2 minutes. But anyway, we'll move on.
At least he knows he's starting now, so he ain't gonna be.
That's true.
Friday.
That's true, man. We got to pay some bills real quick, man. We'll run back and we'll come back, man. We'll talk about the NFL. Get into some matchups, man. See what KB think about these games this week.
In a trade, boy. Hey, we are back, my boy. I mean, I don't like to toot my own horn, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a big proponent of patting yourself on the back. Somebody said on every outlet possible that Christian McCaffrey should go to the 49ers. People said, oh, he going to Buffalo. People said, oh, no, he going to Kansas City. I said, oh, no. If he gets traded, they better go to the 49ers because him and that offense is going to be crazy. And what happened 2 days ago?
49ers trade for CMC.
Woo! Boy, I know I missed my calling being in somebody's front office. I'm telling you, my boy. That is a very underrated trade that we won't see the benefits of for maybe next year, the middle.
You think so?
Yeah, like
Christian McCaffrey scores tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I mean, yes, he'll probably score, but you're not gonna really see like who they really can be until they really get some time under their belt. Like so, maybe like towards the end of the season.
I don't know. I feel like Christian McCaffrey. Hold on. I feel like Christian McCaffrey, bro, he's been around this system so much. Like growing up, his daddy, like, bro, he's built for this. This is like a marriage that should have happened a long time.
I don't think it'll be a Christian McCaffrey problem. I think it'll just be like a mesh. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
I
when
don't
you
know.
go
I think that's a good. I think they already know what to do with him, bro. Because he's a. I think the system, for one, any running back you plug in that system, bro, even no-name guys have went for 12, 1,400 yards. Terrell Davis made his career off running in that system for 5 years. That's
Elijah
it.
Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell. Like, come on, bro. Look at some of the people that these guys have had in these systems that just go off. Clinton Portis went ham in this system. Bro, CMC is about to go crazy.
When you see that backfield, right? And Jimmy G at quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback, you know. He's big. But you got Debo on the left side. And you got Christian McCaffrey on the right side. And both of them boys take a step up. If I'm a linebacker, holy shit.
It'll be tough, bro. You can't stop it, man. And then Ayuk can still catch a pass. You still got George Kittle. Only thing missing is the quarterback. The most important. No, Jimmy G is good. I understand he's not serviceable. He's not good. But for that offense, they need, again, you need a mobile guy. If you have a mobile quarterback, you really have to legitimately defend every part of the field, bro. That is where you get. Well, that's why the Falcons already are now with Mariota, because you have a quarterback when they come out of that handoff, bro, they can really take it out of the back and take off or pull it down for real and run it. It's undefendable. But with Jimmy G, bro, they're gonna definitely still be limited. That's my opinion.
Like, it's just
they're the second best. We just beat them. Stop this. Now,
I want to give them the second best.
Yeah, man. There you go. You being disrespectful.
But if these boys get the rolling, like I saw a joke. Somebody said, "I can't wait to see Jimmy G throw a screen to Christian McCaffrey," and I'm like, "Yeah, but Christian McCaffrey and Debo are literally the same people. Christian McCaffrey is just bigger."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I got
when you do everything that Debo did last year, Christian McCaffrey can do. Like you can see Christian McCaffrey running on a flat to the right side and Kittle's up the middle. What you gonna do when Debo is zigzagging across? You can't
bro. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be good. I think they'll win the NFC West. I think they'll win the NFC West. I already had them winning the West anyways. The Rams look already. Geno turning back into Geno, but their defense is playing in Seattle. I will say that their defense is playing in Seattle.
Last year they did have a run, and
Arizona, man, they did beat. Let me go back to that. Everybody picked the Cardinals to win last Thursday, and they did win, bro.
I didn't.
You picked the Saints. I think you did pick the Saints.
I picked who's the Saints versus the
Cardinals. That was the pick last week. Yeah.
I think I picked the Cards.
Everybody picked the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We went 100% on the Cardinals with that, so that was cool.
I know the Saints were missing Michael Thomas. I think Kamara, their quarterback, their second wide receiver. Like they're just missing too much.
I gotta give some love to Ken too. Bro did pick Pittsburgh to win last week. He was the only person, and he picked the game to be 13-10. If I'm not mistaken, that game I think it was like 12-9. So I definitely got to shout out to Ken on that one, bro. He was the only person. Everybody on here was like, "Oh boy, you crazy." He picked Pittsburgh Steelers to beat Tom Brady last week. So I give him that one.
Crazy.
Anybody else that has some one pickers? Nah. Again, everybody picked the Jacksonville Jaguars. What I tell y'all, every time we pick, everybody pick one way, the other team win, bro.
Right. Now, question, right? So Matt Rule got fired. Christian McCaffrey's traded. Who else they traded? Anderson's traded.
Yeah. He got traded back. He went on the sideline and slapped that head. Slapped this.
Do you think they're going to trade? I hear DJ Moore potentially getting traded. Potentially Brian Byrne. Like they have a lot of young pieces.
I wouldn't trade off all of them because you gotta beat them. I mean, you got all these draft picks, but who's to say all these draft picks are going to hit?
Right.
You know what I mean?
His contract was just huge. So they off that contract. They got time. They can re-sign Burns to a big contract this year. DJ Moore, all that. Who do you think? What other team do you think is in blow it up rebuild mode or should be?
Who else do I already think is there? Chicago, or should be Chicago. Like, I'm not saying Justin Fields experiment is over, but you don't really legitimately get him some help, then you're going to be in trouble. But you've also depleted your defense. Roquan is going to be a free agent this year. Like, where are Chicago Bears going? What's the direction of this team? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. Another team that should just kind of call it this and blow it up.
I said the Saints.
Oh, definitely the Saints. But I hope they stay back. No, just keep going in the direction you going. Oh, so I ain't got no good things to say about the Saints. What you gonna do in Tampa after Brady go? Is that
Brady
team?
said he ain't going nowhere, man. He accepted his divorce. He's embracing it.
Oh,
Bad boy Brady said, I'm back on the block. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta hide my little joints no more. I'm good.
Houston already there. Yeah, Houston is in rebuild.
Houston
I love
is
it, Smith.
rebuild.
I love it. Smith keep rebuilding everywhere he go. Why he can't go nowhere with a team that's good and let Lovey? Why does Lovey Smith have to keep coaching through the bad times? And then once they get good in Houston, once they get some good players, we all know what's gonna happen.
He like a Ron Rivera, man. Ron
Oh,
Rivera.
Washington. Oh, they need the whole organization. They need to blow that motherfucker from the top to the bottom. They need to start in Daniel Snyder office and just pour gasoline all the way through every floor, every office, and just go all the way out the front door and just buy the match. And just from the top to the bottom, just burn the whole. Then get rid of the name. Can you change the name again? Like, I think that's how drastic it is, bro. They need to just let go of the Commodores. Let go of that too. I mean, the Commanders. Let go of the Commanders name. Go to the Redwoods. Get you a new owner, new coach, new general manager, new quarterback, and just start.
Yeah, man.
Like bro. They just went through like a bad period, like a bad marriage, and then turned around and got with the first girl they with, and she bad too. This is exactly what Washington did. They had just like bad look, like somebody broke a mirror in that mug or something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, man. Just don't know. You know what it is, man? Snyder think he Jerry Jones, man.
Everybody want to be Jerry. I don't know why the owner want to be Jerry so bad, bro. With the older one, the older one.
Jerry had power back in the day, and they want that power. But he said, look, man, he said it's like the mafia. He got stuff on everybody. Nino Brown, baby. He Nino Brown going out pointing.
He said he ain't going out solo, bro. He got evidence. He ain't.
He said, "No, y'all don't want me."
This thing bigger than me. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
Right. This whole thing.
Hey, yeah. Daniel Snyder said
even that light skin mother right there.
What you think about Green Bay?
Man, they look normal.
You got Bryce Love sitting over there. What you gonna do with him?
Whew.
So my theory, right?
Go ahead.
Trade Aaron Rodgers. Get 2-3 first round draft picks out of whoever need a quarterback. Trade them to Washington.
Yeah.
I want you to go to an organization I know that's still gonna be bad in a few years, so my draft picks will still be kind of good, even though you got Aaron Rodgers. So I'm gonna trade maybe New Orleans. I wouldn't want to see Tom Brady. After Tom Brady leave, I would not want to see Aaron Rodgers next for the Falcons. But it is what it is. I would definitely look into trading Aaron Rodgers if I was them. Because I drafted Bryce Love. What is Bryce Young? What his name is? Bryce Love. I drafted this kid, Jordan Love. Sorry, I drafted Jordan Love. I got to see what he can do. I can't do that with Aaron Rodgers here. He's gonna be offended. So let me just get Aaron Rodgers out of here, bro. I'm sending him to the AFC personally.
I think we're seeing
Pittsburgh.
I think we're seeing that plan play out. I think we're seeing them look normal. Now you can trade him with like understanding, so people will be like, oh yeah, maybe he is too old, because you couldn't trade him after back-to-back MVP. But
Yeah,
him,
you should have traded him after back-to-back MVPs because he
yeah,
didn't
you
win
should
nothing.
have.
You should have. That would have been perfect because you could have got great value. I got a
But
two-time reigning MVP right
but
here. What's up?
the optics of you trading a back-to-back MVP, then he goes to another team and Tom Brady you, then you looking kind of nuts.
You're
But
sending
if
it to
he
the
has a
AFC.
bad year,
Gotta go to the AFC. Can't stay.
right? But if he has a bad year, like not even that this year is bad, but if they have like a normal year, you can the excuse of all right, man, he's just over the hill. Then you can trade him, bring in your guy, get your draft picks, and it won't look as bad because it's still an optics thing. Like you don't want to lose your guy, your fan base, the locker room, but you can, what I'm saying, make that move, get rid of him, get some picks, you know, send
You
them,
gonna,
send them to Denver, send them
you gonna
to,
lose them anyway. Well, you can't send them to Denver now. They just paid Russ $230
well, yeah,
million.
but it's places that would take him without a shot. The Colts, they would take him. They haven't drafted a quarterback
They
since.
got Matt Ryan and they gave him a 2-year deal, 3-year deal. You
Man, go
can't
ahead,
do that deal.
go ahead and sever that contract and call it a day. But yeah, man, they should
Oh,
definitely get rid of. They should definitely get.
will he follow? Could he follow Devontae Adams?
Nah, they just paid Carr. They ain't about to do that.
He can be a backup.
Carr ain't the problem. It's the guy calling the plays. Carr been playing. He been straight. It's the play calling when you running out and goes like this middle school. Then you what you want the guy to do? I'm like, nah, this ain't Derek Carr. This ain't a personnel problem. This is a coach give somebody else the clipboard problem.
Man. Let's go through these games real quick, man. Let's run through these
Yeah,
games,
man.
see what we got for this week, and then we'll finish up and talk about Coach Prime.
Ooh, yeah, man.
All right, so first game of the week, man. You know we always start off in the A-Town, first letter of the alphabet. Atlanta at Cincy. I'm going with Atlanta again, my brother. You know me. We rolling, we hot. I think we can get up there and get a W.
At Cincy,
Yep,
it's
at Cincy.
October 23rd. Hell, it might snow tomorrow. I might be freezing rain. I'm going with Cincy.
It ain't good for Joe Blow. Joe Blow don't do good unless he in the stadium, in the dome. But all right, let's roll with it. Okay, all right, Kels, you going with us? Okay, go for the KBs. Okay, all right.
Get out of here, Kel.
You got Detroit at Jerry's house.
Hey, man, I put 13-point confidence on them that the Cowboys will win. They not going down back to back at home.
Okay. So everybody about to pick Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys too.
Yeah, I can't see this. No, I can't see that.
Oh man, everybody
Dak
finna
is
pick
back.
Cowboys.
Dak
No,
bound to go about 400 next tomorrow.
Detroit, okay. They play crazy for Dan Campbell in Detroit. Y'all know that. They're supposed to run through a wall for that man.
Yeah.
All right, we got Indianapolis, Matt Ryan at Tennessee.
I'm gonna go. Is Derrick Henry healthy? They don't got no crazy injuries, do they?
Not that I know, they just trash.
Yeah,
They secondary like historically horrible.
But I'm gonna go with Titans though. I got a feeling the Titans gonna pull this one out. My confidence is low though. So it's
You know, I ain't riding with Matt Ryan. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going with the Titans. Hill said he going with Matt Ryan. He believes. Green Bay at Washington.
Woo! I picked the upset. I'm going Washington.
Is that really an upset?
Yeah, based on this football pick'em.
What's up,
Yeah.
Jay? What it do, my brother?
It's good, Jay.
Yeah,
man,
I'm gonna ride with Green Bay on this one. I think Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna lose two in a row like that.
But I got the confidence as a 3, so it's like the lower the confidence, the more of a yeah. So
I got you.
yeah.
You got Tampa Bay at Carolina.
Boy, Buccaneers better. They can put in Kyle Trask. Them boys gonna win. I don't know. If I'm DJ Moore, I'm sitting like, why not me? When y'all gonna send me somewhere?
I'm going with Tampa. But if Tampa look like they looked last week against Pittsburgh, bro. Ooh.
Right. You mean 3 in a row?
3 in a row.
Hey, man,
Oh, they are.
Now, I'm not calling this. I ain't seen no news, no insider information. But if I'm the Minnesota Vikings, I'm on the phone with the Panthers, like, yo, send me DJ Moore, my boy.
Could be good. Jacob said he's going with Carolina.
Of course, that makes sense.
What you got, KB?
I'm going Buccaneers.
I'm just making sure.
13, 12
Kelvin said he's going with the Carolina Panthers too. I didn't want to give away, man. I got $20 on that game. Who won it? Come get it, y'all. Between y'all two, I'm betting my money on that one. The New York Giants, New York City. The New York Giants, the 4-1 Giants. After they beat Tampa Bay last week. Did Steve call that game?
Yeah.
No, Jacob, Lonnie, and Eichner called it. Yeah. Everybody else went with Baltimore.
Yeah. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Jags. I gotta pick some upsets, man.
Maybe he going with the day. He trying to get back.
He said, "Well, I'm going with the Bucks because the Panthers just traded their offense away. They lost their second best receiver. Their defense has been playing like trash. And who's throwing the ball? You tell me who's playing. PJ Tucker, PJ Walker is the quarterback this week. Get out of here. You'd be nuts to pick the Panthers.
Who's the running back in the Panthers right now?
I think it's
fantasy football wise.
Iowa State. Some. I
I need to get on that. Is Baker playing tomorrow?
I don't know that he is. I know Donald is out. I think it's PJ Walker. I want to say. Like,
yeah, I'm good. I'm going.
like
yeah, I'm going with Tampa Bay. The Giants at Jags, bro. Who you got?
Jags upset.
Oh, y'all both going with the Jags. Okay, I'm going with the Giants.
He said, "Switch that buck." See, yeah, man, you gotta listen to me, man. I ain't gonna lead you down the wrong way. I'm gonna lead you to the water, and let you drink, my boy.
Well, Texas said he's going with Carolina. We got the Cleveland Browns at Baltimore. You know, this is a division game. They might get the scrapping. You never know how this gonna go.
Come on, Baltimore. I got faith in y'all.
Are you going with the Ravens again?
I'm gonna go with the Ravens again. Come on, Baltimore. Come on, Baltimore. That's Louise. I got faith in them, man. I think they'll do a little something. I won't be surprised. My confidence on the 10, so it's like a mid, I feel a little good, man. Lamar may make a move. I mean, he made a stupid move to lose the game, so it wasn't.
I think Jacoby looking like Jacoby, man. That's he been looking bad these last few weeks, bro. For real, Jacoby has not been making the plays. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. This is kind of like a coin flip to me because if it gets to the fourth quarter, this is a close game. Lamar, he been coughing it up. I'm gonna go with Baltimore, bro. I'm gonna ride with Baltimore one more time.
Baltimore needs to spread it out, man. See what happens when you don't got no real wide receiver core, man. You can't spread it out and put.
Jacob said he's going with Cleveland.
Good. That mean I got a shot.
The New York Jets at the Broncos. Give me the Jets. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid.
New York Jets. Let's ride.
Yep. Give me the Jets. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I don't believe in Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson got some Tom Brady stuff going on. Nobody want to listen to me, but I think Sierra, I think it's a problem. Ever since Future came out and put that line in that song that he still, CC, I'm telling you, I think Russell been looking over his shoulder at the game, worried about who she talking to and texting up there in that box. He ain't paying attention to the defense.
I don't know, man. That Future, I don't know. Future.
Well, hey, that is not a dude I want to be my girl, baby daddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, she did want to go. She wanted to go to. I think she wanted to go to New York, right?
She definitely wanted to be on the East Coast. That's all I'm gonna say. Now let's just move on. Y'all can take that however y'all. Who you going with, KB?
I picked Jets.
Yeah, pick Jets. What Jacob said, Jets. Oh man, everybody's going with the Jets. Now watch Russell Wilson.
The Jets
Well,
playing like they're playing like the names on the paper.
I agree. Yeah, they balling. So, shout out to Sauce, bro. I got to give it up to him. Like I say, bro, every time I speak on Sauce now, I got to praise him because I talked
Yeah,
about it.
man.
And I said he ain't play against no real competition. He didn't deserve to be the number one cornerback. He's doing this thing, bro. And yes, ask Scottie Pippen about my cousin. He don't play. Lord don't be playing. That's why I said, no, my wife has never met Future. You know, any family event that he's at, she's not going to be. Sorry, we ain't even going. No,
Right. Now I want to
I'll
go
just
there.
play. I'll
Hey,
just play,
man,
bro. Houston at the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, KB,
let's go with my Raiders.
y'all can't miss this one, bro. Y'all
Let's
can't
go,
miss this.
baby.
Y'all can't miss this one. I'm
Find
gonna
a way
go
to
with
finish, man. We right there at the cusp, man. We just gotta finish. If we finish, we win 3-4 more games. We just gotta finish. That's it, man. This team gotta learn how to finish. That's it. Just finish. Devontae still playing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn! Jacob said Raiders by 14. God, dog. Jacob said Raiders by 14. Woo!
I'm about to ban Jacob from this video, putting that bad voodoo on my Raiders.
I said 14. Okay, Kel said Houston.
Houston, hey man, shout out to Damian Pierce. You know, look, even when y'all don't see it, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? Even when y'all don't see it, it's still there.
I see you over there, Playboy. All right. So we got the Chargers. Oh, sorry, Seattle at the Chargers. Seattle Seahawks at the Los Angeles Chargers.
Man, give me those Chargers, my boy. I don't see Gino looking real Gino.
Yeah, he said they wrote him off, but he didn't write back.
Yeah.
He must still not be right back. They
Gino.
lost to the Lions, bro. I'm going with the Chargers. I can't pick y'all. Y'all just lost to the Lions. And if the Cowboys lose to the Lions, they might well
Yeah.
just do like they did for the last week, last 4-5 days.
Paper bag over the head. We got 3 more games.
We got Kansas City Chiefs at the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm gonna go with Chiefs this time, but boy, oh boy, like I'm an X and O's guy, man. I love a good offense, man.
Jacob
And
said Seattle. Gino, okay.
Shanahan is that guy when it comes to calling plays. He
I
like
agree.
a new Andy Reid. Y'all just ain't on him yet.
I
Man,
agree. I've been on it since he made Matt Ryan look like, you know what I mean, a Super Bowl MVP.
hey man, I'm going with him. But I'm going with the Chiefs tomorrow. But
Jacob said Chiefs by 10. Okay.
and look, you know, Christian McCaffrey got
I
traded.
mean, Kevin, the Chiefs fan, and he picked the 49ers. He didn't want everybody to pick San Francisco, the Chiefs. He didn't want everybody to pick. Okay, everybody picked the Chiefs, so we'll see how this goes. Those are every time we all
I
go
just wanna
one way.
see this offense. Christian McCaffrey was at practice the next day. I ain't never seen somebody get traded at
Because
night.
he was already, he lived out there. His family's from there. He's
Yeah,
from
but he played for the Panthers. He
It
didn't
don't
care.
mean that. Bro, John Lynch them had got that dude. Bro, that deal was made probably like 2 days ago. Right after Sunday, that deal was made.
Mhm.
He probably flew straight out there.
That boy walked on the field. I was like, boy, he there already?
Helmet on, bro. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. He got his helmet on. He's straight.
He slept in that joint. He back
The
home.
Pittsburgh Steelers at the Miami Dolphins.
Steelers.
So is Tua playing, ain't he?
Yeah, I think no, he's out this week. He's playing next week, I think.
Oh, this is tough.
Steelers, I don't care if he was playing. Steelers, you'd be nuts to pick the
I
Dolphins.
got you, Kills. I got you for the Chiefs, bro. This is tough. It's tough. I'm gonna go with the Steelers, bro. I'm gonna go. MIA 305. Stand up. I'm going with the Dolphins. Going with the Dolphins. All right, Kills. I got you with the Dolphins too. All right, KB, Monday night, brother. You got Chicago Bears at the New England Patriots.
Give me the upset. I'm taking young Justin Fields for the dub.
I'm
Give me
going with New
the
England.
upset.
I'm going with New England, my brother.
But this is the lowest confidence game I have.
Jacob said he going with the Steelers. Okay, Jacob, I got you.
Look,
You
the
and KB
Steelers,
gonna ride with the Steelers.
the
49ers
Steelers
gonna beat
game,
the Falcons.
the
What he
Steelers game
said,
is very
49ers beat the
game.
Falcons, but y'all believe in the 49ers. I don't believe in the 49ers, Jacob. I believe in Christian McCaffrey making them better, but not this week. Everybody picked the Steelers. I mean, everybody picked Kansas City.
Right.
You went with the Bears, Jacob. You and KB. Okay, y'all must know something.
No, man, the confidence is on the one. So that literally is a toss up. I have no idea. I just had to pick somebody. So I'm just gonna go with the black. I'm rooting for everybody black.
There you go. Like don't no Negroes play for the New England Patriots. Boy, you crazy. Boy, you crazy. All right, then what's the Thursday night game for next week? Let me see what we got. Thursday night is gonna be the Ravens at the Buccaneers.
I'm gonna go with Bucks. Bucks usually do good when they gotta step up against a high quality quarterback. It'd be the low guys that would be giving them problems, but the guys they gotta stand up for, and, you know, put their work boots on and get excited. They usually come to work. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks over the Ravens.
I'm gonna go with Lamar on the Thursday night. Huh?
This Thursday night
Lamar
game.
on the Thursday night. I'm going with Lamar. Nobody going with Patriots with that nursing home head coach. I'm going with the Patriots. I'm gonna take it. You know, Crystal gonna get you talking about her head coach.
Right. And they gonna help your cause, my boy.
But that's it. Boy, you crazy. But that's it, bro. That was the last game, bro. So we got our picks in, man. I'm gonna keep track of, bro. We know we'll talk about it throughout the week. See what happens, see what's going on. But yeah, we definitely for everybody. Everybody picks them. What you think about this Deion Sanders thing, man?
Yeah, closing this out, man. Dion. So I think everybody saw the initial. Um, I gotta entertain the P5. If they call me, I'll be stupid not to. Right? Video goes off. Cool. But the interview didn't stop. The interview, he continued his statement and stated that he would entertain it because his staff, the coach that he has on the staff, deserve also that opportunity. So he gives me a vibe of like I'm taking my guys. He has guys he's coached with for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? He has guys that has NFL aspirations. He has guys with NFL experience, college experience, all that. So I I respect the fact that he was like I had to entertain it. Um, I don't know that he would necessarily take it right now. I don't. He's not leaving. First of all, he's not leaving while his sons are playing. So let's just for the next 2 years at least, he ain't going nowhere. But I respect him saying that and being real. Like I would be stupid to turn down a blank check, especially for my guys. So yeah, man, I can see him leaving in the next 3 years after his sons graduate.
Well, yeah, after his son graduates, then yeah, cool. I'm with that. Next 3 years, I can dig that. But probably when we're talking about now or leaving next season, I don't know anything about that, my brother. I can't really. I don't know about him leaving next season, but that's tough.
No,
Because if
I'm
you
still
leave
waiting.
next season, everything Eddie said, you ain't swag. He's right. You ain't swag.
Shiloh's in his second. Shador is a sophomore. He'll play for the next 2 years. He'll play uh, to his senior year. After his senior year, that's when it's like, okay,
What if he
does
hit
he
the
stay?
portal next year?
Huh?
What if he hit the portal next year?
I mean, that would be tough. Like I mean, it's possible, but it'd be like, why?
Because his dad can go to any school and he can hit the portal and go with him. That's what I'm saying. Like you can literally go anywhere you want to follow your dad. That's not the problem.
Yeah.
Although, now can everybody go? No. But you got Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter probably going.
Yeah.
I'm sure. There's a couple of other kids I think that they got. Maybe Florida. A lot of kids transferred out of Florida State and went to play for Deion too. So
Right. So I mean, I think he finishes his 2 years because, like I said, I think this is bigger than the check for him. I think when they get to when it's a little bit more self sufficient, to where he ain't got to really like look over everything with a microscope. You know what I'm saying? He can really just stay in the motion to where it's kind of like, all right, it's just a running machine. I think that'll be it. I think he'll be done after that, but not for the next 2 years.
that's what it is, man. Great show, guys, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe to the YouTube page. We got the Apple page as well, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you check us out on there as well. KB, man, what you got going on for the rest of the day?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Probably, I don't know if I'm watching football today. It's not too many games that intrigue me. So I'll probably do some good old family time, you know, chilling, kicking it, and yeah, man, just being lazy and chilling with the fam for the most part.
Man, I get a day to myself, right? Very rare. Well, I didn't say rare. I think I said that the last few weeks before, but it's a day to myself, really, man. So I'm gonna get my car washed, go down to this little event with the radio station, and shit, man, I'm just gonna chill. Rest of the day, bro, just me by myself. Fam gone, kids already gone. My wife is getting ready to go. Just me,
Man,
bro,
you living the life, my boy.
in the streets.
You living the life. Look, I wouldn't mind getting a beer and some wings and just sitting back. But ain't nobody in this house going nowhere. So I'm here.
That's what it is, man. Well, hey, man, we out, man. Like I said, next week we're gonna be on same time, man, with the pre-show, and then we're gonna also watch the game together next week, man. Next Saturday we're gonna have the Georgia Florida game, 3:30. We're gonna get on about 3 o'clock, 3:15, start that thing up, and we're gonna be talking about Georgia and Florida as the game is playing. We can't play the game, of course, because of
All right,
copyright.
staying in the paint the whole 3 hours.
Yes,
All right, man. We out, man. Until next time. Later.
man, y'all be peace.
Can you end it?